Hey y'all, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's now day 14 at the Exodus house, and um, things have just really been moving very quickly from the time I signed the lease. So the faster I could get the project up and running, of course, the more profitable and successful it will be, because I have more and more of you saying you're coming and more of you are here. But I want to, just talk about some of the challenges that you're going to experience when you come to Tanzania, because it's not going to be smooth sailing. Not because I don't go in all the way means that it's not challenging and it's not difficult. Like yesterday, I had a bad experience, and I've been having a couple of bad experiences, but it's life. Life is filled with bad experiences as well as good experiences. It's up to you to decide which of those bags you want to carry. And for me, I only want to carry the good bag, but I'm just going to go ahead and clear and talk about some things. For those of you who are coming here, you need to resolve some of the issues in your mind. Like 1, 2, 3 people have reached out to me. I'm coming. Or they talk to me and then they ghost me. And then when they catch in trouble, then they call on me and they expect me to drop everything that I'm doing and run and rescue them. And, most of the videos that I've done before, I have said clearly that I do not have the same kind of time that I had with the Rainbow family, because they needed, it was a lady with 5 children and she was ready to go back to America. And, and for me, I had to intercede. I had to intercept that thought process, and I wanted to give her a soft place to land. But that doesn't mean that going forward I am obligated to do that for everyone else. For me, if you need my assistance, my mother knows this, everybody knows this. You contact me, you let me know the day before so that I can plan. Sometimes the week before so I can plan. I'm a film student. Sometimes I have a class that you can't just say, oh, I want to come tomorrow and I drop everything for you. And, as for the people who ask for my help, right? There's just this one case of these people. They said that they needed, one of the people reached out to me and said, they're coming. Okay, fine, great. You just want to make connections. Hi, how are you? Ghost, silence. They catch in trouble. Oh, I need your help. Oh, this is happening to me today. Okay, this is happening right now and I need your help today. Okay, it is unfair. It is unconscionable. It really is unfair to do that. And it's happened once, it's happened twice. Okay. And before it happens a third time, let me tell you how it's going to go. If you don't feel like I'm someone that you need to connect with, or somebody that you want to talk to, or somebody that you want to interact, don't communicate with me at all, okay? Because I am going to try to do my best to help you, but I have parameters, I have time, I have things that, I have things that I need to do in my life. I am the single mother of a 4-year-old. Okay, I have a second property. I have a home. I have a gardener. I have housekeeper. I have housekeeper issues. I have things that other people, take for granted. Like I'm just sitting here all day filing my nails and eating bonbons. I have actual work that I do in order to make a living on top of my schoolwork. I develop websites. I develop a variety of business plans and marketing materials for people. I edit. So I'm not just sitting here not doing anything. So when you call me and say, hey, help, and expect me to drop everything that I'm doing, you are going to be mistaken. Okay? I am vibing with the people who call me and say, I'm coming this day, and keep in constant contact with me. And, keep me in the loop of what they're doing and let me know that, okay, this is what's going on, or I'm going to be over here for a day or two. Those are the people I'm vibing with. And you're not going to just come and ask me for my help and then I stop what I'm doing right, to come and help you. And because I don't do it in the time that you want me to do it, or I don't do it when you say I should do it, or just drop everything and change my life completely because of you, even though you ghosted me, right? Not because I don't do that means that I'm not willing to help people, and B, you have to check yourself because you're still in some kind of stupid American entitlement mentality, okay? If you come to Africa with that type of mentality, you are going to get knocked. Seriously, you're going to get knocked because no one is obligated to do anything for you if you have no spirit of gratitude about you. Saying thank you and ghosting people are two different things, right? So these people, very popular, you know, asked for my assistance the next day, okay? And I offered my assistance, okay? And I said, what you need to do is show me, find a place that you like, because I don't have the time to commit to running around. I have a driver that I pay for the day, and we have our business that we need to attend to. Find a place that is perfect for you, and I will come and negotiate for you. They found a place. I went and I negotiated. I had to go and pick up JoJo from school, right? Go and pick up JoJo from school. I'm going to stop and get something to eat. Please meet me at this location. They chose to go all the way out of their way to go and eat at some fancy schmancy restaurant too far away from where they needed to be back to on time, okay? Meanwhile, there were other people that I had gone to the airport to meet, right? And we made arrangements to now go to my property, to Exodus House, to look at it, right? And then the other set, who we had no previous plans to change my timetable for them, decided that, you can show us this other property that you were talking about. And I said, no, these people are now in that time schedule. We can do that tomorrow, right? And maybe they felt some type of way. They never responded. I emailed them. I sent them messages on WhatsApp. I said hello. I communicated with them to try to let them understand that we can now go and look at this property now that I've cleared some time in my schedule for you, right? You can't just drop into people's lives and expect, like, you think you are the queen and the god of the world, and the world is supposed to stop for you. It doesn't work like that, and that is not an Afrocentric thought process. You need to check yourself, okay? So maybe they felt some type of way that I said, no, these people are now in that time slot, right? Because you chose to go to a hotel, go somewhere out of your way. I kept messaging them, where were you, right? I even stopped and took the time to eat, which I don't normally do, waiting for them. They were so far away, you know. They needed my attention urgently. I needed to get my hair done. So they came on a Sunday, and a Monday I was doing my hair. They needed my attention urgently because they were looking for a place. I said, hey, okay, I know of a place. My cameraman was with me in the salon going through our shot list while I was having my hair done. I fled out of the hair salon without even my scalp being greased or anything, to take them somewhere and show them something. I am not being paid. There is no money exchanging hands. There is no one saying, Renee, hey, can I give you a couple of pennies for your time? There is no demand on anyone. All I'm asking for is courtesy and respect. And if you don't know those words, don't come up in Africa. Really, don't, because you're not going to get very far. You're not going to get very far. So I took my time. That was the Monday, took them to go see a property. Tuesday, on Monday evening, when I realized that they were just like, oh, can we do this tomorrow? There is no tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Who is paying me to be here? Who is paying my bills to be here? Who is financing my stay in Africa? It's not you, okay? Who am I obligated to? It's not you. Okay, so you can't just, oh, tomorrow, okay, and then when I say find a property and then I'll help you. They found the property, I went to help, and you wanted to change it again. No. You know yourself, you know who you are, so the next time anyone contacts me, right, because I'm now at a place where I'm going to have to shut all of these communications where I'm like, okay, you want to come, I'll help you, I'll try to do what I can. I'm gonna have to stop that because there's no respect and courtesy and value for my time. And I'm not fitting to just sit here and, you know, allow people to treat me like trash, and then, you know, they just keep moving on. So people have reached out to me, you know, in the States and said, be careful of these people because they lied about being robbed at the airport. And I said, no, I don't think that's what happened. I think what happened was the person was in shock. That's why they haven't communicated with you. You know, this lady went and she got her, hey Shay, she got an ambassador to go and help these people who were on YouTube saying that they were robbed at the airport. And I haven't watched anybody else's YouTube channel. I'm in my own world. I have to live in my own world in order to do the things that I need to do for my child and those who need my assistance. So I didn't see any videos or anything like that, right? So after that, I cleared my schedule. I have the time now. Do you want to see this other property? It's a property that I saw in June. I don't have the address. I don't know how to get there, but based on my pictures, I can actually go and put it in my GPS and be able to find it back. I was not in the position to just do that because you wanted to. My shooting, my shooting schedule for film school started on the 30th of August. Okay? You came on a day when I was supposed to be filming. And I took the time from filming to come to assist you. And then you decided to ghost me because I tell you that someone else is in that spot, that time spot, because you did not value my time enough. I had to go, I explained, I have to go and pick up JoJo, and then you can meet me at this place, then we could go look at the other place. You chose to go to a restaurant that was far out of the reach of everyone, and the time ran up on you trying to come back. So instead of saying, well, yes, that was you know, that was something that our bad, we'll check you tomorrow, it just ghosted me. So I have like a bunch of properties now that I took my time to go and see, just to have something to offer these people who are saying, well, their Airbnb is going up, and if your Airbnb is going up and you have nowhere to stay, and you know, I said, well, listen, you're not in danger of your Airbnb going up and you're not going to have nowhere to stay. I'm not going to have 2 empty rooms in this big old house and you have nowhere, and somebody's going to charge you $900 to be where you at. Just pay your conscience, and you know, and until you find a place, because I'm an immigrant, I understand how these things work. So, you know, I just need people who are coming here. You can reach out to anybody else you like, and you can go play with them, and you can waste their time, and you can have fun. I am way there are too many demands on my time to just stop with people who ghost me before they're coming. When they get here, they don't say nothing, right? They don't say, hey, I landed, you know, I'm safe, I'm here, and I can't wait to connect with you. Just ghosted me. They got somebody else that they're going to hang out with or give their money to, or gyp them or scam them or whatever. And then when they get the ass bit, that's when they show up. Oh, help, this has happened to me. This has happened to me now. Please help, please help. Okay, that was someone else. And I know you know who I'm talking. You know, I'm talking about you. If you think I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you. If you know you didn't come and say, Renee, help, this is happening today, then I'm not talking about you. Okay? But the persons who now you know I'm talking about you, right? You are the second group of people to do something like this. That you have your needs, right? And you only think about your needs. You're not once did you say, well, you know, you're doing good work here. You're trying to raise some money for the Exodus house, and let me see if I can do a small interview and help you to raise some money to do what you're doing, right? You came and you looked and you didn't say nothing. One of them said, oh, is all they did was 3 windows? Did they do more work since then? Those are handcrafted metal works that each had to be bended by 4 different men to get just one single piece. Okay? So before you come and you judge and nothing good, nothing positive to say. Like that, I'm shook. Like nothing good. Not one kind word like, wow, oh, this is gonna be amazing for the diaspora. It was like, oh, they didn't do more yet? Like how long would it take you to do one piece? So I know I'm tight because something else also happened, right, in this week. So when I got this property on a 10-year lease, there were people who were staying at the property, and one of them was a lady, nice lady. She didn't look like she belonged there. You will see her on some of the other videos. And I have the space in the back, and I'm like, look, I'm in the need of a maid until I actually get a maid from the agency, because I don't know, I paid the money, didn't see a maid show up after the last one. Excuse me. And because this lady was not trained as a maid, I was teaching her how to do things, and I left the door open for her to understand that you might not like it, and if you don't like it, let me know. I left the door open for her to understand that, I understand you're not a maid. So at dinner time, I insisted for her to eat dinner. I insisted, she wanted to eat standing in the kitchen. I insisted for her to eat dinner at the table with us. And people told me not to do that because they become too common and they pass your place. Yes, that's how I grew up. Our housekeeper was not allowed at the table. Our housekeeper was not allowed to sit in the sofa. But this lady was not a housekeeper. She was just a lady that I had met at my property. And instead of making her homeless, I gave her a very nice little room with, a bed and a fan and all the creature comforts that you would need. And she was now cooking indoors instead of cooking outside in, wood stove. So she began to do some things. She would I would go upstairs if I'm tired, and thinking she would continue to clean up, and I would go down there and the whole place was just torn up. It was like, oh, if I'm tired, she's tired too. And she's, she has her time when she goes to go wherever. She goes to the hairdresser. That's fine. Those things are fine. But yesterday in particular, I had to go and do this delivery for the engineer to begin the 5 windows. I had to go take him money. And, and she said, because she had gone to some political meeting the day before. She says, oh, someone died from the political meeting and she has to go to the funeral. And I said, well, I have to leave here now. And I have things that I need to do to be done before I get back. And I can be back by 1 or 2, but I won't be gone all day. Okay? I come back at 2:30. Jojo is out in the yard with the gardener. Where's Taboo? Oh, the gardener told me she left. He's like, I told her not to leave. He was saying it in Swahili, but he was very upset. I was irritated. Jojo was upset at that, this woman, she just left. She just left and went to a funeral. She didn't go next door to the landlady's son and say, I'm going to step out. I need to go to this funeral, or my ride is going to miss me or something. She just left my child alone in her house with, and the gardener was here. What if he was a child molester? What if he touched her in some way? She is 4 years old. Like, you don't even understand the sacrifices that I've made to protect that child and to provide for that child. And you just leave her by herself. So to me, it's like, in plain and simple terms, she was telling me that she didn't want to be here anymore. She was telling Jackson that she needed to have her space and her, she was accustomed to going when she wanted to go, and she was, tired of being home with the child, which she wasn't. Jojo goes to school all day long. I send her to go to Mama and Jerry twice a week to clean that house, to clean and help with Mama and Jerry. She goes where she wants to go. She goes to get her hair done. But when you're in proximity of someone who, like, I guess, like, why am I the housekeeper and you're the person? Like, you think that, oh, I could just switch roles, right? So in any event, I don't know what that thought was. Jackson fired her, and she was asked to leave and return the key to the room and so forth. So it's not good to have so many different people around your children, but these are some of the challenges that you're going to encounter when you come here, and so you have to be very conscious of the kind of people that you're letting in, that you're allowing, that you're going to let be close to your family. And there are horror stories out there where it comes to maids and housekeepers and whatnot. There is one recently in the news that the husband was having an affair with the maid, and the wife found out, and the maid couldn't take it, so she killed all the children. Okay, so I mean, I have to start all over again. Yeah, so those are some of the challenges that I've had this week alone, and then there were more. And it's very easy to feel overwhelmed and to be downtrodden, like, oh my God, because I felt that way. I did feel that way. I didn't sleep last night. I was very upset over what happened. She knew that she shouldn't have done it. She had options. She never called me and said, look, I have to leave now. She never called me. She never texted me. She never called Jackson and said, look, I have to leave now. Mary's around the corner. I could have asked Mary, like, look, can you guys come and pick up JoJo? Even though she told me she was going to a funeral, I didn't call Mary and them because I paid this lady a salary to stay with my child, and I didn't know what Mary and them had going on. And I'm not the person who's just gonna, oh, can you do this now? And I don't know if they were out there. I thought I would be right back. I was delayed probably an hour, but JoJo said the minute I left, she left. And the gardener was very upset that she even did such a thing. So yeah, that's huge. That is huge. So that's saying that I don't care, and she didn't want to be here anymore because she verbalized that to Jackson, and her actions in the house was saying that she didn't want to be here anymore. So I need all the help I can get. I'm just going to pray for someone else. Maybe I'll try with a younger person. I'm always going with older people. I don't know why, but maybe a younger person I can train to be better. So that's what my week was like. That's what my challenges was like. If you're gonna come, be consistent about your communication. If you come and you find greener pastures in Tanzania, like the people that are coming to visit me today, just tell me that. Just just ghost, and then I'm coming. Or can you do this tomorrow? Can you help me tomorrow? No, that you have to be conscious. You have to take yourself out of your self-centeredness. Okay, that is self-centeredness, and that is not an African way. And if it don't jump up and bite you in Tanzania, it's going to jump up and bite you in the Gambia, in Ghana, in Senegal, anywhere that you are dragging around that entitlement mentality that people are just supposed to stop and do what they're do for you, without you trying to see what you can do for anyone else. If it's all about you, honey child, because Africa is here for you. I'm sitting right here on my big blue throne to tell you Africa is here for you. Okay, so get your mind right, get your act right, figure out who you are and how you communicate with people and what you're expecting to get back. People look at me and go, oh, she's having a grand old time. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time because I'm respectful of people and being kind and conscientious to people, right? And, if I need someone to do something, I'll ask at least the day ahead, can somebody help me with this? If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. You know, there is no obligation to help me because I asked for your help, not because I did this for you means you have to do this for me. You probably just don't have the time, and that's fine. Okay? And we need to be respectful and mindful of other people and their time, and that energy that you give out, that's what you get back. So if you're coming up on friction and difficulties and hardness, just remember where you plant that seed down the road, because karma is here to jump up in the ass and bite you for it. For real, for real. Anyway, that's what I got y'all for y'all. Love you. Come say bye, JoJo. Come say bye. Ah.